Sasrigal, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Sunny Singh and thank you for checking out the production update vlog. Currently we are 32% of the way funded, around 33 backers, which looks really nice, but we only have around 16 days to go. So the first week or so we started off really well. Everything was going great. All the internal support was there. And then things started to slow down just a little bit, which is expected in a lot of crowdfunding campaigns as far as what I've learned. Now the next 2 weeks is super important. I have a lot of different media support lined up, so hopefully that follows through. Fortunately, today it was a bit of a setback. Got invited to go to a comic studio over in Brooklyn for an interview. I don't want to put too much weight on it right now. We're trying to get our scheduling on point, but unfortunately I was sick. Slow it down. I ain't talking about me being sick. I'm talking about real talk. I wasn't feeling so well this morning. You know how in Pages they all woke up with ancient artifact by the side of their bed that granted them magical powers? Well, that was not the case for me. I woke up with my lung to the side of me and it wasn't giving me no magical abilities. I was dying. Like I was just coughing like crazy. The interview that I'm talking about, like I gotta go over there and it's gonna be on camera and everything like that. So, you know, in my videos I can cut out my coughing pretty easily, but when you're doing those type of interviews, you're not gonna have that much room for edits, so you don't want to present yourself in that way. And unfortunately for me, I might just keep that one cough in. Unfortunately for me, you know, this is my first interview where I can go on cam to somebody else's outlet and, you know, they're showing support, and this was a pretty big deal. And the fact that I can't make it really stinks. Just speaking for myself here, it's very tough to lock in media support when you're a nobody, when you're not expected to bring any additional traffic to a website. I remember at the website that I was working at a few years ago, we're one of the biggest websites in the community, so we didn't have to show support to smaller entertainers, smaller musicians, smaller actors and actresses. We didn't have to do that because they needed us, we didn't need them. Whereas the interviewers that we did lock in, it was a two-way street. We needed their support and they needed ours. The smaller entertainers, we call them C-listers and D-listers. You know, it didn't make a lot of sense to bring them on. It'd be a waste of time and money. So someone like myself, who I consider myself to be a D-lister, right? Someone who just doesn't have a following right now, trying to get media support is a huge hurdle and obstacle to have. So me being sick today and not being able to go to this interview, it really sucks because they don't have to reschedule the interview. They're looking out for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need them more than they need me. They can just say, you know what, this guy isn't taking us seriously, why should we take you seriously? And no matter how true it may be, how I'm coughing and I can't really present myself on camera the way I'd like to and the way they prefer me to be at, it's my fault. Let's see what happens. I'm crossing my fingers. Hopefully we can pull something through. Hopefully I get better this week. So as far as the production side of things goes, Rem and I knocked out more of the script. Carlos got more of the script as well, so he can knock out the artwork. You know, Rem and I have gotten so comfortable to the point where our back and forths are extremely simple but effective. You know, I remember when we first started, there was a lot of back and forth. You know, him and I needed to understand exactly what we meant by the things we said. You know, he would suggest something and then I would suggest something, and that cycle would go on until we both came to an understanding. Now we're at the point where those back and forths don't go as long as they used to because we're so in tune with each other. We understand what we both want out of this story, out of this issue, that our back and forths are quick and they're effective. This is such a big deal to me because, you know, I didn't know who Rem was before December, yo. Like, this dude came into my life out of the blue. You know, it was by chance, it was by luck. So the fact that I'm in sync with someone that was a complete stranger to me in December, the fact that me and him are as close as we are now, and how in tune we are with each other at this point in time, I think it's astonishing. I think it's fascinating. Alright guys, so there you have it. Hopefully this video was nice, quick, and smooth compared to the first one. I felt like we had a lot to talk about. Shout outs to Frags and Beer for showing love to the Kickstarter page on their website. Shout outs to Florida Geek Scene for showing love today on their website. All the support is greatly appreciated. I can't thank you guys enough for showing love. And of course, to all you guys that have already backed, thank you so much for showing support. Please continue to show love on Facebook. Please continue to show love on Twitter. Can't stress enough that we need all the help we can get. Final 2 weeks is about to hit us, and everything we can do right now is going to determine if we get funded. So thank you guys once again. See you next week.